So yeah, welcome. Such a warm day. But let's be grateful for that. And as I said, technically this is the first day of summer. So we're going to still have a little thread of solstice energy this morning, because technically that was yesterday. We reached that midpoint of the year, which is kind of like this moment to find a sacred pause, say thank you for what has been, take with us the lessons, release what we don't want to carry into the next half of the year, and cast our vision to what we really want to create in the second half of the year. And so along with that, I've got one of my favourite poems by a poet you might be familiar with. She's called Mary Oliver, and the poem's called The Summer's Day. And then I've got a beautiful summer meditation for us at the end. So honouring the season, and also the season of life that you find yourself in. So let's take some time, my friends, to give yourself space to arrive. Find what feels good for your body for these opening minutes. And allow your breath to settle as you arrive on your mat. A gentle witnessing of how the breath flows in and out. Guiding yourself into a deeper state of relaxation by just lengthening each exhale a little. As we connect with the breath, may we connect with our hearts. Listen to what they are sharing with us this morning. And receive these beautiful words by Mary Oliver. The summer day. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean. The one who has flung herself out of the grass. The one who is eating sugar out of my hand. Who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down. Who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I have been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? You might just like to allow those images, those beautiful images, to become crystal clear in your mind's eye. Perhaps to let those final words echo. What is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Just allow the natural response of your heart, your spirit, to be heard. I'd like to just invite a deeper inhale. You might like to bring your hands to your body, feel into how that connection lands for you. And when the moment feels right, let your body guide you into any movement that feels just right now. Thank you, good time. Been traveling these wide roads so long. Whether you are lying down or sitting up, give yourself a hug. Doesn't matter what that looks like. You might wrap your arms around your body. You might hug your knees in. You might just send a hug to your heart. My lips are clean. In my darkness, I remember Mama's words reoccurred to me. And then gradually making your way to a comfortable seat. Take me to your river. What a beautiful thing it is to gather together on this gorgeous day and to weave together everything we've moved through over the last few weeks. Take me to I invite you to bring your hands to your heart. Quietly, gently honour that. Honour all you've moved through and all that is to come with it. Dip me in your smooth water now. Go in as a man with many clouds. Take another couple of breaths. As my sins flow down the joy. And then join me with Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra. So we're going to bring the base of the hands together, touching the little fingers and the thumbs. So you're creating this beautiful open flower shape. And then with each inhale, we're going to offer the lotus up to the sky. And with every exhale, we're going to guide it home to our hearts. You might think of this as an offering. You might think of it as what you seek to fill your cup and your heart with. Giving out and receiving. Allow your breath to be long and deep. Maybe over the next 2 or 3, sigh your exhale through your mouth. Next time your hands come down to your heart, press one hand then the other into your heart again and massage with the palm of your hand around your heart space. Breathing lots of love in, breathing lots of love out.
Please let me know.
And allow your hands to drift down towards your knees. Let's breathe and move through some seated cat counts. Inhale, draw the elbows into your waistline. Press your heart space forwards. And as you exhale, take your elbows wide, round your spine, chin to chest. And let yourself explore how this movement and breath feel. The space through the front of your body as you breathe in. The space through the back of your body as you breathe out.
I'm so much fell in love with you. Took my chances before I knew. With the places that had stayed my hand. The files that I
You might take 2 or 3 more.
Spent so long, the world giving charity. Thought my place was.
And then we're going to slightly amplify this. So as you inhale, come to cactus or goddess arms. Draw your elbows back. You might tilt your head back a little. And then as you exhale, bow as low as you can comfortably come to the floor. Inhale, rise, open the heart. Exhale, bow to the earth. Your 3 more. And let's meet with our goddess arms. Take a couple of breaths here. Feel the length of your spine, the connection of your sitting bones to the earth. Maybe find a little smile, turn up the corners of your mouth. And as you inhale, stretch your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, come back to goddess. A few more times. Gently waking up the sides of the body. Reaching for the sky, feeling space between the ribs. Energy in the fingertips. And the next time you reach up, keep reaching with your left arm, drop your right fingertips down to the earth and find a side body stretch. Soften into it, sway into it in exactly the way that feels good in your body. Might feel nice just to really notice the stretch all the way out of your left hip, up into your left fingertips. The palm facing the air. And on your next inhale, to spiral your heart open towards the sky. And as you exhale, soften, maybe gently bow down towards the earth. Inhale, open to the sky, gentle twist. Exhale, bow softly. A couple more times. And next time we reach up, let's come back to center, reaching both arms up to the sky. This time bring the palms together, interlace your fingers, and bring the hands to the back of the head with your elbows wide. Welcome Summer with this deep breath in. And as you exhale, let yourself soften, relax, and bow. Inhale, open, rise. Exhale, soften and bow. Once or twice more.
Swimming in the ocean, all we can do.
Come back up to that long spine, wide elbow shape. Last there for a couple of deep, slow breaths. Allow the weight of the back of your head to be supported by your hands.
See the best that we can.
Then on a nice slow inhale, send your arms back up to the sky. And once they're there, rotate your wrists a few times, one way and the other. Let's keep reaching through the right arms. We allow the left fingertips to come softly to the mat. Reaching up and over. Find that side body stretch. And then give yourself time to notice what feels nurturing. Softness sway, maybe a really deep stretch out of the hip up into the fingertips. Breathing into the spaces between your ribs. Beautiful. And over the next few breath cycles, you might like to join me, inhaling as you spiral the heart open to the sun. And exhale, soften to the earth.
Buffalo rock. Push, stomping on the back of the earth. Push, breathe.
So twice more. Coming right back to center, reach both arms up to the sky again. Draw a big circle of light around you. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Stretch your arms as far away from you as you're comfortable to. You can tilt your head back a little if you like. Or you can take a forward bow. Letting the forehead come low. Maybe reaching the knuckles up towards the sky. And if you're in that bow, let's gently rise up. I invite you to notice how it feels as you release your arms from that bind. Give your wrists a little shake. Let your arms move freely along with your head and your neck. And then meet me in child's pose. Let's come low to the earth. Take the knees as wide as you like. Bring your toes together. And let your hips anchor back towards your heels. So you might feel comfortable stretching the arms down the mat. You might prefer to rest on your forearms, soften your elbows. Once you've found the most ease, the most softness you can in this shape, send the breath into the back of your body. The space between your shoulder blades. Feel the gentle rise and fall. Now steadily walk your hands back towards you. You can sit back on the heels or come onto your sitting bones, whichever's more comfortable. But let's plant the hands like big lion paws. Might be able to guess what's coming. A big lion's breath or three. Okay. So lion's breath, really good for releasing. So you might have something you wish to release from the first half of the year. And to do that, we're going to take a deep breath in. I'll show you to begin with. And as we exhale, we're going to open the mouth, stick the tongue out, look up towards the third eye, and go. Okay, so 3 times. Whenever you are ready, let's release. Deep inhale. And again. One more time. Okay, now let's reach the arms up to the sky. Rise up onto our knees. Circle the wrists a few times. And then let the hands rest lightly on your elbows. Settle into that shape for a moment. Notice whether you want to take the knees a little wider or not. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the earth. And then let's enjoy a little stretch from left to right. Maybe you find your way round some half circles or some full circles, allowing your hips to bend and hinge. You might like to soften or close your eyes to really attune to your inner landscape this morning. Take a couple more breaths. Free flow exploration through the body. Then coming back to center, reach those arms up to the sky again. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bow down onto your hands and knees, tabletop. Flow into your cat-cows. With each inhale, open the front body. With each exhale, open the back body. Let that energy, the prana, flow up and down your spine. Notice what feels good and give yourself some more of that, whether it is speeding up, slowing down, spending a little longer in one shape. Now, if you've taken your knees a little bit wider, let's bring them back underneath the hips. Check that your wrists are underneath your shoulders and curl the toes under. Now take a big inhale. As you exhale, round the spine up towards the sky and hover the knees an inch or two above the mat, hovering cat, just to activate the core ever so slightly. Lift the navel up towards your backbone, hug the lower ribs in. Feel the upper back rounding like a dome shape. Take one more breath in. Let's exhale, bring the knees back down. Walk the hands a little further down the mat. Toes still curled under. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your hips lift up towards the sky. And once you're there, pedal out your legs. That's it. Let your head and your neck relax. Let your whole, that's good, well done. Heart melt back towards your legs. Notice where you want to send the breath. Then as we inhale, let's lift the right leg just as high as we're comfortable. Find that three-leg dog. Bend your right knee, let the heel drop down towards your tailbone and draw circles through space with your right knee. Welcoming some spaciousness into the right hip. One way and the other as slowly as you like. And then kicking the right leg back up to three-leg dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the right foot down to the mat and start walking your way up towards your hands, one step at a time. Forward fold. You might like to welcome a little shake out here through the wrists, flicking the fingertips down towards the earth. Maybe a couple of good sighs out through the mouth. Maybe let your head nod a little, shake a little. Welcome the energy of release and letting go. And then begin your journey up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. You might let the hands stroke up the front of the body. All the way up to standing. Let's reach the arms up to the sky. Relax your shoulders down. Bring your palms together and guide them down to your heart. Check that your feet are about to hips width apart. Let's soften into the knees and then slide your right toes back. We'll keep that back heel lifted so your hip bones are pointing towards the front edge of the mat. Pressing the palms gently together in this high lunge. And then inhaling, lengthen your arms up to the sky. Exhale, goddess arms. Open the heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, float the arms back, tilting the body forward slightly. A pause here, feel the shoulder blades drawing together. Then sweep the arms in front of you. We'll bring the palms together again, guide them down to your heart, and slowly and gently twist to your left. So you're bringing the right elbow towards the front knee. You can pause here, palms together, pressing into the back heel, or you can drop the right hand down to the mat and reach the left arm up to the sky, as you prefer. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center and let's frame that front foot. Take it straight back to downward dog. Hips lifting high, headline your legs, lift going your heels. Find what feels nourishing. And when you're ready, lift your left leg. Just as high as you're comfortable to. Bend your left knee and start to draw those circles, welcoming space into the left hip. One way and the other. We'll kick it back up to three-leg dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale, bring your left foot back down to the mat. Then we'll begin to walk the feet up towards the hands. Meeting in forward fold. Welcome a deep bend through your knees now. Let your arms hang heavy, head hang heavy. Deep breath in, sides out. And again, inhale, sides out. Vertebra by vertebra, let's travel up to standing. Hands all the way up to the sky. Relax your shoulders, feel into your feet, take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to go ha, ha, ha. Inhale, ha, ha, ha. Shake it out, ha, ha, ha. Letting go of anything you want to release, not carry with you. Ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha, ha. One more. Ha, ha, ha. Come to mountain. Take some strong deep breaths. Notice how you feel. And then heel toeing the feet till they're about a hip's width apart. Bring the palms together. Anjali Mudra. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the earth. Soften into the knees and slide your left toes back. Back heel is lifted. Hips tracking forwards, feet pointing forwards. Lovely. Now inhale, stretch your arms up to the sky. Exhale, goddess arms. Feel the spaciousness at your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's sweep the arms back as we tilt the body forwards. Take a moment here. Feel into the strength of your lower body. Sweep the arms forwards. Bring the palms together. Guide them down to your heart. And let's gently twist to the right. So your left elbow is coming towards your front knee. And you might drop the left hand down to the mat, reach the right arm up if that feels good. Take a deep breath in. Let's all of us return to center. Frame the front foot and this time slide to the plank of your choice. So high plank, knees lifted or low or supported plank, knees down on the mat. Let's tuck the elbows into the side body. And as slowly as you can, lower down through Chaturanga. Now, once you're here, feel your hands underneath your shoulders. And let's inhale to baby cobra, keeping the elbows bent, tucked into the waistline. Back of the neck, nice and soft. And exhale down. Twice more. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, melt down. And again. Now this time we can either press straight to tabletop And from there, go to downward dog, or we can rise to a full cobra. Curl the toes under, and we'll meet in down dog, whichever journey we choose to take. Pedal your legs out. Maybe swivel through the balls of your feet, turning the heels left and right, bending your knees. And when you're ready, you can choose to steadily walk the feet up towards the hands, or you might lift the heels, bend the knees, and hop them up. Full and hold. This time, inhale to flat back. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, flat back. Melt it down. Once or twice more. Follow those wave-like rhythms of your breath. Then take a deep bend through your knees. Sweep your arms back and let's rise together. And reach the fingertips up to the sky. Feel into your feet. Take them as wide apart as you like. As you exhale, just let your arms swing down, maybe with a ha. Inhale up. Exhale, ha. 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 Once or twice more. Ha. Maybe enjoying the breeze you're creating around you. And we're going to go with that. So dropping into some knocking on heaven's door. Twisting. Letting the arms float through space. Welcoming a gentle bend through your knees. Well done. You might like to gradually reduce that movement. Come to mountain. Might be a still mountain, or you might like to roll your shoulders a few times. Now gradually heel toe your feet together, just a couple of inches apart. Now anchor into your left foot, and as we inhale, let's lift the right foot and reach both arms up to the sky. Now exhale, bring the right foot down, cross the right leg over the left, sweep your arms back. Inhale, lift both arms, lift that right foot again. And this time we're going to steadily kick back to warrior three with wings. Don't worry if those toes come down. Take the breath, come back in when you're ready. Soften into the front knee and let's land the back foot. So, front knee over front ankle, back toes stand out slightly. Sweep the arms up for warrior one. Relax your shoulders, draw a big circle of light around you. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Stretch your arms away. And then dive down as low as you're comfortable to go. Humble warrior. Inhaling as we rise together. Let the arms release and reach up to the sky again. And this time, exhale to warrior two. So we're just turning those back toes slightly till they face the long edge of the mat. Maybe deepening into the bend through the front knee. Letting the shoulders relax. And as an option, you might like to lift the front heel. Now we're going to flip the front palm, send it forwards, up and back for reverse warrior. You can keep that front heel lifted or grounded. You can rest that back hand on the back leg, or you can bind the right arm around the back of your waist. Let's take another deep breath in. Exhale, spiral your arms down to the mat. Pivot through the back foot. You can go straight to downward dog or take it through your plank, down through chaturanga, and up to downward dog whenever you're ready. Pedal out your legs. Choose whether you want to walk or hop your feet Up to your hands. Forward fold. Now soft into your knees. And we're going to shake out as we rise up this time. Maybe starting with a little bounce through the knees, shake up the wrists. Rising vertebra by vertebra. And then letting your eyes soften or close. And allowing that shake out to continue intuitively. If that feels scary at first, you are not alone. But practice listening to your body, not worrying how it looks. If your knees want to shake, let them. If your shoulders want to, let them. If your hips want to, go for it. You'll feel a little bit lighter. We'll continue for another 10 or 20 seconds. Just welcoming a little bit more freedom with each breath. Three more deep breaths. Might feel good to shrug your shoulders down as you exhale. And then bring your feet quite close together again. Let's nod the head a few times. Inhale, tilt it back. Exhale, chin to chest. Bring it back to center. Anchor into your right foot. As you lift the left foot, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring that left foot across the right leg. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift the foot again. Arms to the sky. And this time, steady as you can back to warrior three. Always a few wobbles here. Welcome them with a smile. Remember, it's a practice. Bend into your front knee. Let's land the back foot. Prepare for warrior one. Front knee over front ankle. Back toes up at 45-degree angle. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Draw a big circle of light around you for the summer. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms away. Gorgeous. And let's dive as low as we feel we want to. Another deep breath in. Slow breath out. Steadily rise. Release that bind. Sweep your arms up to the sky. And let's exhale to warrior two. Just that subtle movement of the back toes. Maybe deepening the bend in the front knee. Checking the front heel is tracking back to the inner arch of your back foot. You might lift your front heel or not. Lift it or leave it. Lift the front palm, send it forwards, up and back. Maybe resting that back hand lightly or wrapping your left arm around the back of your waist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, spiral your arms down to the air. We'll step it back to warrior, downward dog. New warrior pose then. Allow your legs. And this time let's walk the hands back towards the feet. Just find what serves you here. So it might be a soft bend through the knees. Might be a sway. Might be bringing the hands to your elbows, rocking left and right. Back to center, release your fingers down towards the air. And let's rise up vertebra by vertebra. Asana, mountain pose. We're going to bring the feet together and come into tree pose. So we'll bring the palms together. Make sure that you're towards the back edge of your mat so you've got space to step forwards in a little while. We'll anchor into the right foot, bend the left knee, Open it towards the side of your mat. You can remain in rooted tree just as you are, or you can slide the left foot up the inside of the left leg, resting it above or below your knee. Visualize your roots, foundations, and allow your branches to be whatever feels good to you. Maybe still, maybe a gentle breeze. Don't worry if you're a faller's tree this morning. Okay, now we're going to get ready to take a big step into the future, into the second half of the year. So this left foot is going to step forward down the mat, goddess arms. So as we step, you might like to take the back toes out a little and then back together. So it's a step, back together, step, back together. Or you might feel more comfortable lifting the back foot. Just feel into your rhythm. You don't have to match anybody else's. Step together, step together. And cast your vision or bring your heart to whatever you are calling in the second half of the year. Once or twice more to each side. Bring your feet together, goddess arms. Deep breath in. Bring your hands to meet at your heart. Feet together. Anchor into the left foot. Bend the right knee. Take it out to the side. Let your tree grow into the shape that feels best to you. Allow your right foot to slowly slide down now. Soften into the knees. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Maybe press your hips forward. And let's exhale down. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Sweep your arms back. Rise up. This time, lift your heels. And as slowly as you can, bring your palms together. And as you guide them down to your heart, start to bend the knees, becoming low. Keep your heels lifted. Do a little toe stand. Once you get there, you can keep your knees together or you can take them wide. The knees, well, it doesn't matter if they're wide or together. You might like to send the arms up to the sky or bring the fingertips to the mat. Guiding your knees back together if you've taken them wide. Use your arms to support you as you come down onto your sitting bones. Slide to the center of your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. And allow yourself to follow the natural guidance of your body. So maybe you're going to rock. Maybe you're going to spiral the spine round. Maybe you're going to soften into a bow. Or weave together a little blend of all of those. down along the spine, come low. Guide your knees back together and give yourself a hug. Lots of love and kindness. Come down to your back. So let your back body settle into the mat. Take your feet as wide as the mat. And then get your knees drop in towards each other. Rest your hands on your body. Spread your arms wide. And arms, whatever feels good. The rhythm of your breath and your heart. The next few moments. There is nothing more you need to do. Nothing you need to be. Feels good. You might like to drop the knees left and right. Just rinsing out any last bits of tension, tightness through your lower back. Take a big full body stretch. You feel ready to settle into your shape for final meditation. So nice big sigh. Some oil, turn the palm to the sky. Mother, I feel you. Mother, you are my spirit. For the summer solstice and the summer season, we're taking a journey to the Green Witch's Garden. For many centuries, to be called a witch was not a positive thing. However, these wise women, these healing men, had knowledge, wisdom, and amazing skills. So we are drawing out the positives, not forgetting the history, but celebrating the freedom we have now to draw on the skills and the wisdom of the witches. Today we'll walk within the realms of the Green Witch, the witch of healing, growth, and seasons. In a beautiful remembering, we can rediscover whispers of the past, the history of witches, fairies, and magic within folklore and folk names of the plants. The echoes of magic are still here. So let's journey to find a little of that magic and memory. As you settle into your mat, let the body fall into softness. From this place of calm, we envisage in our mind's eye that beautiful sensation of bare feet on warm, sunlit ground. Lush green grass beneath your feet, between your toes, a solidity beneath you, supporting you. A sense that in a busy world, amongst busy thoughts, here is our truest teacher, our most steadfast guide, the earth beneath our feet. As you lift your gaze from this beautiful grass and earth beneath you, you see now that you are in a beautiful garden. The sun is shining in a clear summer sky above you. You feel welcomed into this space. Warmed by its gentle magic. And it may be that there is an image in your mind of a gentle person, a custodian of this garden welcoming you in. Or maybe it is the garden itself, swaying grasses in the sunlight that seem to wave you welcome. You have a deep sense that this beautiful place is one of magic. There is magic and memory within this garden. Allow yourself to see the blossoms and smell their scent. See them gently dance and sway in the warm breeze, their roots running deep into the earth. The name Green Witch is a modern one. Beautiful name to capture the essence of the wise one who tends plants and herbs and sees the magical potential of healing within them. My ancestors called the bluebell and the foxgloves fairy bells and witches' thimbles, a reminder that there is magic in the garden. Plants of vines and creepers might be used to catch and entangle negative energy. In the plant we call ragweed, stories are held of a method of flight for fairies and witches. But the flight that is really held within the leaves, perhaps, is one of lifting the mood, of lightening and brightening our senses. Within each little story from folklore, there is a truth. The comfort of these messages, ideas, these ancestral memories. But now let's look at yours. Perhaps you first see plants and herbs that you recognize. They might be favourites of yours, beautiful blooms and blossoms you love. You might see healing herbs used in teas and tinctures. Memories of these plants' properties may run back so far you cannot remember where this knowledge came from. You simply know. Here, in the light of the sun, in the sway of the plant, you may see a beloved family member who enjoyed growing flowers in their garden. Maybe a grandmother who knew just what to do with those seasonal vegetables to create a delicious feast. Or a caregiver who knew how to brew a cup of herbal tea to soothe and comfort. Maybe a teacher or a guide that showed you the beauty to be found within the garden and the natural world. Maybe the person you see is yourself. Maybe you see yourself in child form. Enjoy dancing through the grass, running your hands through tall stems. With excitement and intrigue, your inner child sees the magic of the garden without the need for rules. You know there is magic here. You are born with that knowledge. Take some peaceful moments in this beautiful place, surrounded by those who have walked this path. Ones we may call the green witch, or we may know them as loved ones. Gardeners, growers, nurturers and nourishers. There is a little sparkle of magic within all of them, because there's a sparkle of that knowledge, the healing power of the natural world. And so as you prepare yourself to leave this blissful summer garden, just for now, feel free to give yourself time to hug or wish a fond farewell to anyone you have met in the garden. Perhaps gentle beams of sunlight shine down upon them, and they gently glow and disappear, to be held within your heart, mind, and memory. Take as long as you need to return from the journey with a breath, with movement, if that feels good. Maybe with a little time resting on your favourite side. When you feel ready, rise back to your comfortable seat. Deep breath in. Bring your hands together, rub them back and forth. Cherish the gift of heat, energy, magic, and life force within you. And take that up to your eyes and to your beautiful, loving heart. To anywhere else you feel guided to this morning. ready. I give deepest thanks from my heart for your energy, your presence, your spirit. Thank you for weaving what we have created together in this space. And may it support us as we move into the second half of this year. The light in me bows to and honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you. Lovely. Did you like that? It's one of my, not one that I wrote, or I love writing them, but this book is amazing. Chanted Journeys. Sarah Robinson, she's written a few. Then we'll just magical. Yeah, for sure. It's called Guided Meditations for Magical Transformations. Thank you for being here.